What's up, guys? Mad Rambles. Episode 46. As always, I will start by going over my keys to improve on, stuff that I'm trying to get better at daily. They are coming up with an idea, enthusiasm, video professionalism, going into detail when talking about topics, a video plan, being more seated and less off-putting by my movements, adding a title, trying to post immediately, after doing rather than waiting, just trying to show more urgency in my life, looking into the camera better and more rather than just fucking looking outside, looking out everywhere, not really engaging with the video, and rewatching my videos, just trying to get better, find ways in which I can get better. And also on that topic, it is a Saturday, so tomorrow I will be coming up with new things that I can improve on for next week, whilst obviously keeping the things that I've done thus far. So today's episode is episode 46. The title of today's episode is actually having the balls to do what you fucking say. And within that, I'm going to talk about inaction and action. What do I mean by actually having the balls to do what you say? I mean it in the sense of everything, right? So many people that I've seen in society just don't have the balls to do something and then actually back it up. You know, or even have the balls to sort of want to do something or vocalize doing something. Like they see injustices going on in the world. Even in school, right? People would see injustices, they won't agree with shit, and they just sort of go, alright, well, I'll just go along with it. Why? At least if you pose the question to your teacher or whoever is in charge, right? Why do we have to do this? Why do we have to do that? At least you get an understanding of why you're doing it. So many people just sit around and fucking blindly follow for no fucking reason, just because they're sort of told to do, right? And as a result, when something's a problem or when they see injustices in the world, they say things, maybe they won't even say stuff, and it'll be like, oh, well, this is wrong, this should be done. And they won't do it. They won't do anything about it. What's the fucking point in you saying it? What is the point? The point of you saying it is to vocalize and share what you're going to do, so then you can go and fucking do it. Rather than so many people just sort of vocalize what almost they'd like to do, but then can't be asked, don't have the balls to. And ultimately it comes down to that. They don't have the fucking balls to do it. They don't have the balls to make the change that they wish, because they're scared, because they feel like it's not, you know, it isn't following their sort of life plan of the sort of normal happy life, apple pie life of, you know, 9 to 5 and all that bullshit. So they just sort of they don't do anything, and then they don't do anything with their life, right? And I think you really do have to start small, right? You have to say you're going to do little things, and then you build it up and up and up and up and up and up to the point where you can say you're going to do something fucking huge, like people like McGregor or whoever it is can come up and say, you know what, I'm going to fucking win the belt, and then they fucking do. Because they are that guy who says what they mean. And as a result of saying what you mean, and doing what you say, that garners respect. I think that's like the fastest way to get respect in other people. And it's in everything in your life, right? That's why I think people need to be more careful with what they say they're going to do, right? Because like me, I say I'm going to do 100 videos, so I'm going to fucking do 100 videos. Right? I'm going to do these fucking 100 videos. Felt shit today, tired, whatnot, who gives a fuck? I'm going to fucking do the 100 videos. Right? But so many people just say, oh yeah, I'm going to go to the gym tomorrow in the morning, and just don't. Or, oh yeah, I'm going to eat great this week, and then don't. And then obviously, as I was talking about before, they don't respect themselves. And they just lack the balls to do what they say. Even if it's what they're saying to themselves. And I think especially if it's what you say to yourself. I think it is imperative that you only tell yourself, even if it's just yourself, that you're going to do stuff that you're actually going to do. Whilst also trying to push yourself. Like, it's not like to say, oh, you know what, I'm going to get up in the morning. Well, fucking obviously you are. Otherwise, you're going to stay in bed. It's not fucking hard. So I think you should set hard goals for yourself. I think you should set almost not impossible goals, but stretching goals that push you, and then prove yourself you can do them. Because if it's a comfortable goal, like, you know, whatever it is, if it's, oh, today I'm going to watch this video, or today I'm going to, you know, just get up, play this video game. It's fucking easy goal, right? And then you do it, it's like, wow, well, you haven't really earned respect. You wouldn't respect someone else if they said that, so why would you respect yourself? So set lofty goals, say them, vocalize them, and then go out and achieve it. And then by vocalizing it, not only will you sort of put it out there into the conscious world about what you want to do, and then you go out and achieve it, which garner more respect for yourself by vocalizing that other people hear. Other people hear, they'll recognize, and they'll probably go, oh, that guy's fucking talking like trash, man. He's talking like shit. Alright, that's not going to be done. Well, the reason why they think that's because it was them doing it, they wouldn't do it. People always look and have their opinions based on themselves. No matter what it is, it's always a reflection of what they would want to do in their shoes as them. So when someone's like, it ain't gonna fucking happen, I think people need to think more about that and why they're saying that. Because if someone tells me, you're not gonna do it, I think it's more because you wouldn't do it. And then you understand them better. You know, if someone says, cool, you're gonna do it, not only do they show belief in you, which is always a positive, but I think there is an element of, you know what, if I put my mind to that, I could do it as well. But because they're sitting there and saying, I'm not gonna achieve anything. You're not gonna achieve anything. That's probably because they're not. And then why would you want to be around that kind of person anyway? But you need to have, and this is something I'm trying to hit home in my life, is having the balls to say what I'm gonna do. Constantly taking action. Because action breeds respect, it breeds attainment, achievement, abundance. Inaction breeds sloth, it breeds depression, you know, you don't disrespect. Like, if you say to yourself this week, I'm gonna go walk to the gym every day, and don't, and you're a bit of a bitch, aren't you? But I think you have to give yourself lofty goals so that it's not easily attainable. However, that being said, like everything, I do believe in sort of building it up. I think there's an element of consistency within that. You gain momentum. I've talked about this before. Momentum is such a powerful thing on the negative and on the positive. So if you want to achieve something, or if you want your life to be a certain way, then sort of do it. Don't think it necessarily has to be done now. You want it to be done now. So what you're gonna do to make it attainable, achievable, and that you're definitely gonna fucking do it. Build it up. Say to yourself every day, I'm gonna fucking do 2-3 things. Right? Hardish things, maybe two alright things, one really hard. And then when you do them after the first week, every single day, say to yourself, you're gonna do 5. More really hard things. You know, and then the next week, all hard things, you know, and then keep on going until you build momentum. And then you really get to a point in life where you are that person who does what he says, has the balls to do what he says. And not only will others respect you as a result, you'll respect yourself, which is ultimately the goal. I think having others respect you is fucking great, but it is nothing compared to the self-respect of yourself that you can give yourself. And I think that is the difference in what genuinely makes people depressed or happy. Because when you are depressed and constantly down, or just, I say depressed is more of a sad state rather than actual fucking depression. And when you're in that state, you know, you're very pessimistic about things. It's because you don't pretend, I personally think it's because you don't have respect. Right? Everyone I've seen with depression, or claims they have depression, none of them really have respected themselves. But none of them have deserved it. Like, you wouldn't respect someone else if they did what they did, so why would they respect themselves? And again, that comes down to not having the balls to do what they say. And actually take action. And don't just be someone as well, like when you're talking about what you'd like the world to be. you know, what you like the world to be. Don't just be someone who kind of thinks but doesn't say, and don't just be someone who just says but doesn't do. Doing is the important part. Anyway, 10 minutes. Been a good call. I've been Keelan. Peace.